Hello and welcome to El Masnou. El Masnou is a harbor here near Barcelona in Catalonia, Spain, and today we take you out to Mallorca. It will be at least a 24-hour trip because it's part of our practices that we do for our sailing license. My traveling partners are Freddy, Almagol, David, and our captain, David. So it will be 24 hours for the trip there, then we're gonna stay overnight, and then we're gonna go back for another 24 hours. So I hope you enjoy the show and let us surprise you. And as expected, with such a nice blue skies, we had a wonderful sunset and we settled in for the evening. We took turns in watching that there's no boat crosses us, and the next morning we were in front of Mallorca. Son 26 millas de soya y puesta de sol fantástico. So at this time of the trip, Captain David decided to go to Port de Alcudia instead of Soya because it's nearer, it's closer, it's only 10 miles, while to Soya it still would be 26 miles. So we changed our traveling plans, which is part of the fun. As a part of our practices here and a new experience for some of us is also to anchor. So we found this nice little bay here where we're going to throw the anchor. We're also going to hit the water and have a little lunch before we finally go to the port. Vale. Oye, si creus o no, io voglio saltare nell'acqua.
No sé si creure-m'ho fins que no et vegi a l'aigua.
Sense problema.
Va. Pensa tornar per això.
Hòstia, que bien salir a
Déu meu.
¡Hostia! ¡Hostia, la madre que me va a parir! No, la deja un metro ahí. Digo, ya verás cómo vuelve. Hostia, mira, está ahí.
¿Y tú, David? ¿Qué?
No, yo de momento no.
Ah, vale. Muy bien, capitán. So I'm very glad that Freddy started the trend of going into the water. That way we almost all got wet and took a nice refreshing bath. At the same time as we left, our neighbor fishing boat also left, so we went along for a little while and we cruised in direction Port de Alcudia. So when we arrived at the Marina in Alcudia, the first stop, of course, was a restaurant to have some real hot, warm food, which was delicious. The service was excellent. And then we cruised around the harbor, each one of us, as we desired to discover part of the harbor and the little village of Alcudia. We did a little shopping. Some of us bought some presents. Some of us went around, took some photos, maybe had a drink. And then later in the afternoon, we gathered again on the boat and then we had a nice little evening. All of us, we shared some photos here, and we share our experience with you. Hope you enjoy it.
Genial. Va a tope, a tope.
Sí, sí, una migración.
A alguien no le quedó muy claro cómo iba el tema de...
Pues nos disponemos a irnos a Barcelona otra vez. Ya estamos preparados con todos los artilugios y vamos para allí. Ok.
Què tal, Hans?
All right.
Tornem cap a Barcelona.
Ready, vas bé.
Hem omplert el dipòsit de gasoil i anem cap allà. Toma ja. Ja me queda a gusto.
Bye bye Mallorca.
Bye, bye.
Un sitio a otro, estás haciendo no sé qué, entonces no tengas niños. Pero si tienes una vida como la mía, que soy... Me gusta viajar, me gusta hacer aventura, pero... Claro,
Pero te compensa.
me compensa quedarme en casa.
So we had very light winds, gave us a chance to get to know each other. We weren't moving much, took us about 2 hours just from the harbor to get around the cap here. So, different experience.
Hay que ponerse el tiro lo que tiene que chupar, ¿no? Tiene que ser algo exagerado. Te ha guiñado el ojo. A él, ¿no? Sí, a él. No, tampoco nos ha empujado tanto esto.
Todavía no ha llegado.
¿No has sacado algo? Bueno, pero se está bien. Vale.
So we are on the way back to Barcelona, and as soon as we came around this Cap Formentor, the wind picked up, but with a lot of turbulences. So we had to fight the wind here, left, right, back and forth, and it took us a couple of miles to get away from the land till it finally became more steady, the winds. And then we cruised along here with 6-7 knots, the winds maybe 14 up to 17 miles per hour, so it was good sailing. So as day turned into night, we prepared ourselves for another watch at night, which is quite exciting. Only the stars above you and the wind, and no land in sight. You are out there in the open ocean, so it seems. So it was a very fun trip. We soon will be getting back to Barcelona the next morning, and I hope you enjoyed my video and the photos. And I hope I see you on one of our next trips. Thank you for watching. My name is Hans.